Hello, this is my digital research presentation following up on my cultural research essay assignment. Firstly, some questions that kind of came up during and after my research was why does the Asian culture only present physical distress and not mental distress? And the other question that follow up is why Sweden seem to have good mental health statistics. And we will cover both of those. So in the Asian cultures, one reason that makes mental health a struggle is shaming mental health problems is considered a social norm in some Asian communities. So I don't entirely know why that they shame, but it's just something about their background. And so only 8.6% of Asian Americans sought mental health services out of the whole Asian American community. US citizens use mental services three times the rate of Asian Americans, and 73.1% did not use treatment compared to 56.7% of the overall population. Next is the Swedish culture. The Swedish culture actually is known to have a better scale of well being. 1.1% of Swedish citizens work very long hours out of the population, and that is a very short majority. And working less hours helps with your mental health because you have more time to yourself and do what you would like to do and do what you're comfortable doing, and just that puts you in a good headspace, and then you could go to work and then come back and continue to be in that good headspace. And when you're working for long hours, you're not able to really collect yourself as easy. Working less hours makes for a better well-being. Health, life expectancy, good social support, high social trust, and generous community are all variables that help the good mental health well-being of the Swedish culture. So in the United States, 1 in 5 Americans experience mental illness, and nearly 10% suffer from depression, and 19.86% of adults experience mental illness. And so in this graphic here, you could see that a lot of these statistics show that many Americans in the United States have a lot of mental illnesses. And so in Canadian culture, by 40 years of age in Canada, 1 in 2 Canadians have or had a mental illness. And that is a big majority of the population, nearly roughly half. So 39% of moderate to severe distress, and this is a statistic about Ontario high school students, along with the 17% serious level of mental distress. And these are statistics in Ontario high school students, and just students alone, this is a really big percentage. And so, why all of this? Understanding much more about mental health and how it affects other cultures and how other cultures stand on it, understanding it together will be able to help us learn together and think of ways that can help each other grow and help us with our mental health. And so I suffer from mental illness. So I truly just enjoy learning more about this topic. I just find it fascinating learning about the different cultures of it. I truly didn't really think to dive this deep into the topic, but after all this research, I definitely feel more like enlightened because I am grateful for the resources that we have here in the United States regarding mental health. And so this overall was just an interesting assignment for me. And so that is the end of it, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good one.